Hi, my name is Garrett. Thank you so much for tuning into this channel. Today we are talking about Paris, Texas, who is a LA duo slash group, question mark. There's a lot of question marks here. I don't really have a lot of answers. I spent a good amount of time trying to find the answers, and if there are answers, they just don't exist or they're undisclosed at this time. But what we're here to check out mainly is the Boys Anonymous album slash EP, whatever you want to call it, that did drop on May 14th, 2021. And this is their debut project, their real big coming out party with a bunch of tracks. Looks like we have about eight full tracks, 22 minutes in runtime. It's going to be a good ass time, and we're going to be checking out that full album very, very soon. But with Paris, Texas, I came into introduction with them when I found their music video. I think it was heavy metal, and then Force of Habit also came out recently, and by then I was engulfed in just how fucking good this music is. It's a blend of a lot of genres. The vocal performances are wild, but really the instrumentation as well as just the lyrics is what kind of puts this whole idea or group or mantra of like an enigma in this like independent alternative rap genre. These guys are coming in fucking hot, and it really again came into fruition when I started watching their music videos, and I was just kind of captivated by how high the quality is. So I figured for sure this was some type of label or deal. But when you look at the distribution on their music, it really doesn't go too deep. It doesn't list like UMG or anything. Orchid Music is who is allowing this to be like distributed, which is anything that I think you or I can use if I'm not mistaken. And then Pulse Recording is their music publisher, and when you look at Pulse Recording, you're gonna see that there's a lot of big names involved here, so there is some type of these guys have been found. It's not completely shoestring budgets, you know what I mean? But it really doesn't seem that there's any major label kind of taking over what's going on here. And the more I tried to look into it, they have like a whole team of people who worked on, like when you have a gaffer for your music video, that generally to me tells me that you're not doing this alone. Like it's not mom's basement. Like it's not, if me and my friend were like, let's make a rap duo, we couldn't escalate to the level of production that we're about to see on this whole album. At least not in the first day. So this either just felt like very, very, very well thought out by two people or a group of people who really spent time developing a sound that is really original, and also had the confidence to put a lot of money to where their sound, to where their mouths are, to say that like, no, this is a product that we believe in, and the production is wild. Boy Anonymous is kind of turning out to be an album that I'm very, 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 very excited to check out, based on, again, heavy metal. Force of Habit alone are enough to just sell me completely on what these two people can do musically. And I thought there was maybe some industry plant type weirdness going on, but regardless, it doesn't fucking matter because the music's so goddamn good. And the name Paris, Texas, I thought was like this oxymoronic type play on words, but when I looked it up, this is actually a city in Texas, and there's actually a movie from 1984 that came out by the same name, Paris, Texas, and there's even like an emo band of the same name, Paris, Texas, that was from like the late 90s to like early 2000s. When I was trying to figure out what the importance of the city was, I found that in 1982 there was a giant tornado that kind of swept over hundreds of, if not thousands of homes, and basically the whole city was basically rebuilt over time. It was also like a shipping headquarters, or like a port, if you will, for grain and a bunch of other luxurious goods back in the day when that was a big thing. But regardless, I couldn't really understand why these guys are called that, and when you look at the Genius profile, like the biography, it really just tells you LA group duo named Paris, Texas. That's it. Like there's not much known. So over time, I hope we learn more about these guys, because their talents are unreal, and I think that on this project we are about to be treated with a whole lot of good stuff, and I hope you guys stick around to check it out with me. Thank you so much if you have tuned in so far. I hope today is the day that I earned your subscription. Without further ado, The album is Boy Anonymous, and the reason why I refer to it as a duo slash a group is on camera. I think I've really only paid attention to two individuals, which if you look at the cover art right in front of our eyes, those are the two leftmost people right here. But you have three other faces that are blurred out, so I don't know if that's like contributing to the instruments or the instrumentals, or like the beats, or there's a lot of stuff going on. And when I say genre blending, I mean genre blending. Like I can't even really give you a great like description of what we're about to hear. All I can tell you is that I've been loving what I have heard so far, and that this is about to be a wild ride if they keep up kind of the trajectory that these lead singles have provided me. So